Hey guys, it's me Astrid, and today I want to talk to you about Motes Orchids, specifically my unboxing, which we're going to show here in a minute, and the plants that I got from them, and clarify some confusion I noticed a lot of us have been having on orders we've received from Motes. First off, what is Motes Orchids? Motes Orchids is a Florida-based orchid company run by the Motes family, who is Martin, Mary, and their son Bart, who takes care of all the online business. And between them, we've got brilliant orchid minds floating around, making awesome writings. Bart's mother, Mary, wrote a book on orchids, which I've been meaning to read. And yeah, they're really cool people, and they have a really cool business that you should all look into. And let me tell you why. Motes Orchids hybridizes vandas. So what they do is they sell the seedlings of these hybridized vandas to the public before they've bloomed. And the seedling that you get when you order it from Motes is going to be 6 to 12 months from blooming. Why do you want a seedling that's grown from seed like Motes does? Well, when you get that, you're going to get sibling variety. Just like you don't look exactly like your brother or sister, these vandas aren't all going to look alike either across the siblings that have been generated from this pairing in the parents. What that means is that they're different and special from most store-bought variety orchids that are actually clones of each other. They're not hybrids, they're cloned, and you get the same orchid, 100, 1,000, 10,000 of the same exact plant, basically. But when you get a seed grown, you get something that's completely unique. It might have really awesome breakthrough features, and it's great. Like, that's really cool because you'll have something that no one else has. That's what makes seedling grown plants awesome. Other companies that sell seedlings, I know Fred Clark does on Sunset Valley Orchids, and I can't think of any off the top of my head, but if you have any other companies that sell seedling cross grown from seed orchids that are special for each person who gets them, list them below. I'd love to share it with everyone. Now, the confusion, okay? So I have had some confusion about these vandas, and a lot of other people have had some confusion about the size of the vandas they receive, because when we think of a vanda, a lot of us might think of this. This is my Vanda Sanderiana, which I fell in love with and now I can't sell, and it just went out of bloom, but that's fine. This is a beast, and this will only get bigger. Sometimes vandas like this, the roots can get 3 feet long, the plant can get 2 meters tall. It's ridiculous, and they're huge. And when people think vanda, they think giant. Now, when I got my seedlings from Motes, this is what I got. And you can imagine my surprise and even some dismay at getting such a small plant. How on earth is this 6 months from blooming? I don't know. Well, let me tell you. A lot of people seem to have had this issue, and the issue is that Motes actually specializes in smaller vandas. They have a lot of miniatures, but they also just have a lot of more compact vandas that don't necessarily fall into that miniature category. So what you're getting is not only totally unique seedling, possibly fragrant, totally amazing, you're getting a vanda that's compact and that can fit into just about anyone's growing environment and grow space, because it isn't a man-eating shrub like some other vandas, Vanda bichara, Vanda sanderiana, and other classically giant plants. So, these are the two that I got. I'm going to show them to you in my unboxing, and let's go to it. We're opening a box today, okay? That's what the goal is. Now, I had some trouble with the shipping from this company, so I waited, a week to get my package, and then a few more days, and I was like, oh my god. And so I wrote an email. I said, hey Bart, I'm just wondering, how long does it take for a package to arrive? I know you guys are in Florida, and that's really far away from Oregon. He's like, oh gosh, it should take only 2 to 3 days. And I said, well, it's been like 10. He said, oh, you didn't get it. No, turns out it first off shipped to my billing address, but I called my parents and it never arrived there. So there's some package eating monster in the middle of everything. With that said, Bart was like, we want you to be happy. We're a little bit new with our shipping and we're gonna send you out a replacement right away. So Monday rolls around, out ships my replacement, Thursday's here, and I have my package. So thank you for the wonderful, wonderful service and the very quick communication. Hey Facebook, what's up? I can't with that. Anyway, yes, so thank you for the wonderful service on behalf of Motes. Sometimes just stuff happens with packages, you can't deal with it, but they were like, no questions asked, we're sending you a replacement right away. So let's get started. And don't worry guys, I'm cutting away from my body with this knife. And I'm opening it from the bottom so you creepy, creepy stalkers don't find my address. So, newspaper, that's their newspapery. And we've got orchid number 1, which is Miami Velvet Cross Miami Mandarin High Class Certificate, High Class Commendation or whatever. And here's the plant. You can take a look at the roots. Got some plump looking healthy roots, I think. Some of them are not so good, but I think that I can make this work. I've taken care of lots of orchids. This guy should be okay. It is Vanda Arjuna Nirvana cross Vanda Cristata. So there's that tag. And look at the really broad leaf span of this guy. I think this is going to be... The other one I think is supposed to be the bigger Vanda when it gets big, but this is pretty large. It has a large leaf span. This one also has some decent looking roots. Here's the plant up close, right out of the package. Here's my little Motes Orchids. We're going to see how they turn out. Bye guys. How was that? So now that you've seen me unboxing and seen my kind of confusion, you can understand why I might have been confused. But now that I've talked to Bart Motes and I've talked to another guy who lives in my city and has some of the same crosses that I ordered and got them to bloom within 6 months, you can know that if you get an orchid from Motes, you're also going to get a really cool compact thing that is absolutely 6 to 12 months from blooming and is going to be beautiful. A lot of people seem kind of upset when they get their order because they think, how is it so small? Oh my God, what am I going to do? This is 3 years from blooming. This is 4 years from blooming. There's no way. Yes way. Yes way. We got the proof right here and in other people's experiences. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. So if you're looking to get into vandas and you've been put off by the space they take up, you've been put off by, I don't know, trying to buy an expensive big vanda that you can't get a hold of and the shipping is crazy, Motes is the way to go. Typically compact plants, really affordable prices, and 100% unique for each plant, each individual. That's exciting. So, to conclude, Motes Orchids is great. I highly recommend them, and I thank you for watching this video. Happy growing. Bye.